Hey guys, JH, welcome to the practice tee. And it's a woolly old practice tee today. Really strong wind, cold. Yeah, really tough. And I've just done a video for some other guys about playing out of the rough and troubleshot. And I don't want to move the camera because it's really windy and I'll lose my setup. So I'm just going to do it from here, guys. Today, I'm going to term this section the minimalist control golf swing. And by that I mean a golf swing that has very little motion in it, very little travel, but lots of control and lots of power. Why am I going down this road? I've actually been teaching a guy of late, and he had started out with a very long swing, very loose, very flippy, and just difficult to play golf with a swing like that. So in doing some drills with him, I just had him hitting some little, hip to hip shots with very little body movement, but lots of emphasis on the acceleration of the club at the bottom. And it's paid huge dividends for him. I mean, he's hitting the ball just as far, if not further, than he's ever hit it, but his accuracy and his contact is just extraordinary. And the way I demonstrated it to him to get him to understand what I was getting at here and the principle of application here, I just got a shaft and I said, watch this. If I take the club to here and I swing it, fair bit of speed there. Now what's going on there? Okay, we've got an awful lot of travel, a lot of duration in the golf swing, and a lot of balance factor associated with it to control. And I showed him this. So watch this. More, if not the same, if not more speed. Probably more speed. Way more control and way easier to apply on a day-to-day basis. And we've had extraordinary winds here in the last couple of days, and doing this like 40 mile an hour dead set headwinds. And the emphasis was on hitting the ball with good flight into the wind and keeping the ball down. I'm a very good wind player because I played for a lot of years on a golf course that was extremely windy. So what I thought was that for guys that have a lot of trouble with trying to get a long swing and balancing that long swing, or not being able to have a long swing because of a lack of mobility in their general body function, this swing could be perfect for them. And essentially it's this, guys. Normal golf swing, like JH's swing is fairly short anyway, as you know, but I've always done that by design because I always feel really in control from here, and whereas I've never been a long knocker, I've always had adequate length, and when I want to hit it out there a little bit further, I can just accelerate that a little bit more at the bottom and get it. So the whole message here is that we want to have a swing that's basically from here to here, but the emphasis is going to be on acceleration from this point here to this point here, not from here to here. We're going to take it to here and then we're going to accelerate it from here gradually, just to build up real acceleration. Acceleration is the process of increasing the velocity of something. Now we just don't want to accelerate a golf swing into impact. To have real acceleration, we have to have in our mind that the club is accelerating on that side of the golf swing. Anyway, I'll just do some stuff as we go along. So what I'm trying to get the guys to do is basically just settle into the ball, keep this right knee flexed, take the club back here, don't feel like your arms are going back past your rib cage, then just let the club through gravity, just let the club drop through gravity, but as soon as it's here, just accelerate it. but don't hit. Have no hit intention. We don't want you to actually hit at the golf ball. All we want you to do is let the club drop and accelerate. So the acceleration will pull us through on this side. Now it's going to rain, so I want to get something in here before it rains. So guys, basically this is it. What's this? This is a 6 iron. Now I normally hit 6 iron, normal conditions, 150, 155 metres, 165, 168 yards carrying. At my age, that's okay. I don't want to hit it any further than that. I'd like to, but I don't, and I don't think there's any point. So 6 iron, end of the wind here today, to carry it 140 into the wind, 153 yards into the wind is going to be big. Okay, so this is all it is, guys. I'm just going to cock the club here on plane, and what's important here is that as we cock the club, we just maintain the face and the back of the left hand in the same plane. So we're basically just doing this. We're going here, and then we're just letting the club drop, and then we're just going to rotate it through the ball and accelerate off a very small base. Now there's I lasered it before I came on. There's a target out there at 143 metres. That's just landed just in front of it. Plenty of acceleration on that, and dead straight. It hasn't moved 1 inch. But see, the swing doesn't go back past here, guys. Plenty of mumbo on the ball. Plenty of it. But I've got good balance, guys. I can control my balance and the control of the club. Now that ball's like a foot away from the other golf ball. 1 foot. Might even be closer than that. There's not a lot going on there, is it? Hardly anything going on. Well, I don't like, now I'm warmed up, I've hit 2 shots. I'll really accelerate this one as hard as I can at the bottom, but watch, my balance is not compromised, so I want another 10 yards. Legs are flexed. Look at that. Well, there's another 10 or 12 metres, just like that. And the only emphasis there, guys, is that I want all my speed here. Just here, wham! From 2 feet here to 2 feet here. And I'm going to rotate it. The rotation is what gives me the speed. You say rotation. Just forearm rotation through the ball. Just rotate the golf club. Okay, now we'll really turbo this. Now this is, we were doing this yesterday, and the fellow I was working with yesterday was just amazed at how far he hit the ball under those circumstances, and how far I was hitting it with basically this tiny little golf swing. That's just a bullet. And clear, I don't know, but he was saying yesterday my arms weren't getting back past here. Sorry to disappear there, guys. I'm a bit disorganised today. Okay, watch this with a driver. Imagine having a golf swing with a driver that's exactly the same as a wedge. Same length. What's this? It's an 8-degree driver. Very stiff shaft. And watch this little golf swing. Oh boy. Tell you when it comes down. Now that's dead into the wind, guys. How short is that golf swing? The contact was perfect. It just bored a hole in the wind. Club's going to here, same as that iron. And there's so much control. Keep that right leg bent. Just cock it up. Let's go another 10. Now we had the radar here yesterday. And with my normal swing, which is about here, I was 105 miles an hour. That's 70 plus years old. I mean, that's okay, that's all I do. And I normally carried about 240, carry 256 yards. That's okay for an old guy. I can hit it a bit longer if I want to. But with a short swing, a couple of them I went 106, 107 off this swing. What's this? Now, guys, Scout's honour, those 3 golf balls are, well, one's about 12 metres longer than the other, but they're all on the same line, and if they were the same length, they'd be in a circle that big. That big. So the message is, you don't have to swing it up here. What we're illustrating here, guys, is control. Because the swing is short and connected, I can control it. And I'm hitting it really hard right there because my balance is good. I'm not trying to control the club from the top and trying to balance myself through the ball. That's the good thing about this. Okay, now I'll really powder this one, and you watch. The swing will be so short. Just a hard, flat power draw. It's not going very high. Okay, the driver's very stiff and very strong in the loft, so it doesn't go high anyway. But into the wind, it's just a great golf shot. So watch this. There's 4 in a row, guys, and I promise you, cross my heart, they haven't moved and they're exactly the same. And they are as long, if not longer, than anything that I normally hit. But the purity of strike is so high. Okay, wedge. There's a marker out here at about 120 into the breeze, which is 131 yards into the breeze. It's not on. But I'll give it a hit. It's the same swing, guys, watch. About 120. It's got to be the world's shortest golf swing. I tell you, it's the world's most accurate golf swing. That'll get close. Oh, that's a good shot. There's so much clamp on that, guys. So much clamp. Extraordinary clamp. All right, now I'll ramp this up a bit. That's gone over the side. That's over the side. Where's the club going to? Here. Alright, I'll just take it back to JH's normal length, which is not that long anyway. Exactly the same distance. Only higher. Same distance. That hit the other golf ball. Guys, what this will do for you, if you're someone that picks the ball, this will help you enormously. It's a very strong 3-wood. The action for me with this process is very much like it's a down hit and a very level down hit through the ball. So you're actually squeezing the ball like Tiger does with his 3-wood. You watch how short this 3-wood swing is. It just hits the ball so cleanly and so solid. Now that's interesting. I'm actually trying to take a divot with that shot. No, I'm not deliberately, but I know the action's going to do that. That's as good as I can hit it. I mean, that's really long for me off the fairway. I normally don't hit this club off the fairway because it's really strong, but you can just hit down on it. See, there's lots of this, guys, but it's here. Ooh. I'll talk you through this one. This is what I think. This is what I think. I'm going to go slow, accelerate. Slow, accelerate. I'm making an excuse. I was chopping down a tree yesterday, guys. You can have a look at my arm. It's all busted up here. And I dislocated my finger. Pointed it that way. Had to pull it back. A tree fell on me. And as I started down then, it's just like electric shock. Oh, that just hurt so much. I just let the golf club go. Just came out of my hand. Look at my arm. I thought I broke my arm. Gouged big bits out of me. My finger was pointing this way. Because I've had so many dislocated fingers over the years with my martial arts and stuff, I mean, it's put it back, but it's so sore. That really killed me. But watch this, just back. See how much power. The pain in that finger is excruciating. What I do for you guys, what I do. Such a big heart. Watch this. Little backswing. Now that's just come down. See how much acceleration on that guy? Off a little base. That's going miles. That could be the best 3 would have ever hit in my life. Okay, so the message is, here, we're just going to cock it up on plane, arms close to the body, let it drop, and we're just going to fire it here. From there to there. Keep it accelerating there. And rotate. Keep the legs bent. Keep the left leg bent. Keep both legs bent. Just let it go. Like that. Just hit one more. For you guys that don't have a lot of range of motion, it's perfect. We'll see if we can get this way down there. Left leg, right leg's bent, left leg's bent. I can't hit it better than that. I don't think I've ever hit it better than that. Okay guys, it's called the, stealing someone else's terminology, the minimalist gravity assist. So bend right leg, just cock it up plane, accelerate it from here to here. Don't worry about length of the backswing. Have a look at that and see what you think.